Hey, what's going on, guys? And we'll welcome you back to the EVIL LAIR. Thank you for coming by. This month we're going to focus on water heroes. You know, like Namor, Aquaman, and all those other losers out there. And what we're going to do is we're going to steal their most iconic tool ever, the Trident. Yeah, it's been used all over. Even gladiators use it. But more importantly, you're all going to help me get rid of something too, because we're going to make this Trident out of this. Those stupid things. God, I hate those things. So yeah.
Corruption, you went on a path of destruction. Same side with America, yet you sympathize with the problem every chance that you get. Pack your bags, here's a bill for the rent, and don't forget to pay us back for every cent you spent. It's better late than never, now it's over. You're done. It doesn't matter what you say anymore. 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 Put yourself, cause you're in for a treat. Everybody wants to see you out on the street. You beat. This is a stain on our history. How could one person cause so much misery? You heard the people have spoken. It's gone on too long, like a striker is broken. And if you've got no plans on leaving, we'll take you out.
Alright, so here's what we're doing next. So there's a lot of cracks and stuff in this. I'm not really liking it. Thinking that the person that's getting this is not going to be in a coliseum fighting other gladiators. I'm going to add a bronzing technique to it to kind of fill it and give it kind of a bronze look as well. I'm just going to use regular brazing rods you can get from any hardware store. And fire. So what we're going to do is we're going to very carefully melt this into place. This is the new technique that I'm trying to learn. I've never done this before, and this could ultimately just scorch the metal and destroy this entire thing, and I got to start over with about a week's worth of time frame there. That's not good. But we're going to do it anyway, because bad decisions bring good ideas.
I heard that the landlord sold the building. Guess we gotta move today. I think that's something I'd accept if I only had a place to stay. I said if you want us to get up and out of here, I think you're gonna have to do more than say.
Good. Let's get some filing done. Not the most interesting part of the video, I know, but let me know what you think about this song. That's how you trick people into watching the boring parts of your video. Play kick-ass music. You're welcome.
You can take me from the place that I love, but you can never take my heart from it. Can't take my heart from it. I find myself in an empty apartment, looking at the walls around me. I find myself wondering what became of everyone that we used to see. You know that you're leaving us for nothing, and you don't have much to say. So I guess that we'll pack up all our things and take one last look at the place that we call home every day. I find myself in an empty apartment, looking at the walls around me. I find myself wondering what became of everyone that we used to see. And I can't forget all the moments that we shared. You'll always be a part of me. I find myself wondering what became of everything that we used to be.
Start working on our shaft. We got to work the shaft. Pause for applause. Thank you. All right, so we got a piece of wood here. It's about 60 inches long. I've already marked center on it, so I know where the shaft is going to fit into. This is really a bad description. You just can't say anything anymore. But yeah, we're going to set it in there. And my goal is to get it to where it sits flush right about there, right? Because I think that will have a cool look to it, right? Maybe, I don't know. So what we're going to do is we're going to drill our center hole here to our proper depth. We're going to taper this part here, taper it out, right? But still keep it smooth. And then we're going to seal the wood. And I'm thinking I'm going to use boiled linseed oil. Boiled linseed oil maybe? I don't know. Let's just do it. Let's start working it. Working the shaft. Let's do it.
Can't believe what I'm seeing. Like leaving in the morning on the chariot. She called up from a handheld device that you carried up. I need a quick second to make sense of this. A cold cup of coffee and a pot to piss, and I listen.
Okay, so here's where we're at right now. Just as a quick update, you can see I added some twine to it just to kind of give it a more, I don't know, primitive look, right? So what we're going to do now, and we worked the wood, we burnt it, and then we sealed it with some linseed oil. So now we're going to work on this pummel that we're going to put down at the end. If you remember our design, there was a spike at the end. But I really kind of want to show off some blacksmithing skills on this because I had this thing looking kind of primitive, and then I'm like, well, people will just say you didn't do that good of a job, really. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend a little time on the pummel, something that probably doesn't get much attention. So I'm going to weld up a rod to a piece of metal, and then we're going to put it back into the forge, and we're going to bang out a really cool looking pummel with a little spiky thing to it. Let's get to it.
Will your mind follow your body? Oh, yeah. When you try to be someone else. Oh, yeah. Will your soul ever be ready? When you try to be someone else. If you jump the train, be sure to know the way. Do not blind yourself, drift away from reality. You see, everything has a purpose in this world. So won't you lose it? Try to use it. You don't wanna miss your turn. So will your mind follow your body? When you try to be someone else. Oh, yeah. Will your soul ever be ready? When you try to be someone else. If you wanna last, be sure to lead the day. 'Cause if you hide yourself, you'll miss out on opportunities. You see, everything is connected in this world. So don't abuse it, try to use it. You don't wanna miss your turn. So
Okay, weirdos, there it is. Oh, look at that. Wow. Cool. You want to see the pummel? Check the pummel out. Wow, flipping it around like a ninja. Check that pummel out. I'm kind of proud of that personally. Alright, but you should know that since the making of this video, a great injustice has happened here in our little comic book world of readers and artists and makers like myself. Probably one of the worst pieces of propaganda and just outright unethical treatment ever. And I just can't stand for it anymore. I feel I need to make an official statement. So Pineapples have decided to start celebrating the propaganda of superheroes. And you know, we just can't have that here in the Evil Lair. This is an injustice, and I aim to correct it with my Trident of power.
I'm looking at the sky, see the spark and singing on. I've been waiting for a sign. Get up and move your feet. Dance to the beat. Now I'm dancing to your vibe.
Alright, you weirdos, that's it. We're done. We tested it. It works. There's our pint. Look at that. That was the one that was hanging. Yeah, it went clean through. Look at it. Oh, devastation of it. Not today's superheroes. So yeah. So who's getting it? We made this especially for Remy Q Studios. You definitely want to check his YouTube out. His link will be in the description below. They do chats. They do unboxings with a chainsaw. That's why I really like him. Figured he'd like a melee weapon. And yeah, I don't know. We'll send it to him. As always, there's no obligation to do an unboxing or anything like that of this. This is for you and just the time, energies, and efforts that you put in to being on YouTube. So thank you as one of your biggest fans. But yeah, so I wanted to definitely highlight this kind of where I melted to give it that kind of gold color. Oh, look at that. Looks like it's just been forge welded together. We added some glow powder. We did some tribalisms through here, and we added some glow powder into it too to kind of give it a glow at night. But I don't know. We'll see how that works out. You'll figure that out. But yeah, if you want to stab something, it will definitely work. So, what'd you think about this video? Please comment down below. As always, you're always welcome to give me some tips if there's something that you saw that maybe I can do a little easier. If you have any ideas, comic book superheroes, weapons, anything like that, I always want to hear those ideas. For our next video, we have there's a clue in this video of what it's going to be. We're going to make something for 2 people. We're going to make 2 things. So we're going to try a different technique called lost wax castings. That should be kind of interesting. So get this cleaned up and shipped out to Remy Q Studios. Again, link in the description. Be sure to check them out. And if you want, I got some other videos popping up here right now. You can always hit the notification. Once a month, we try to put something out, some sort of build. I say we. I think it's because I have a lot of voices in my head. I don't know. But until next time, guys, thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it.